Okay, so here we are, finally, after what seems like an eternity of me trying to start this series. I finally figured out how to get BlueStacks to allow me to have a second account. And it's been a horrible road. But we're finally going to try to start doing this series, and we're going to play SuperCard from the very beginning. And it's probably going to be terrible. I'm extremely new to this. I'm extremely terrible at this. So bear with me. We're learning together. So anyway, SuperCard is a card game for iOS, Android, and even BlueStacks if you want to use an emulator on PC. And basically what it boils down to is you have cards of superstars and divas. They have 4 stats: power, toughness, speed, charisma. And and when you go into matches, you will have matches. And these matches will have different stats involving each match. Like you will have a power match, or you will have a power speed match, or you will have a toughness and a toughness charisma. Pretty much that. And you'll have rare cards which will give procs to certain stats. And when you start the game out, you get a rare to begin with. And our rare is Daniel Bryan. So that's already a plus. Everybody wins. Everybody loves Daniel Bryan. He does the yes lock. He does the yes chant. Yay, 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 yay. We all win. Okay, let's see what our other cards are. Oh, Sin Cara. That feels bad, man. Next card. Sheamus. Is there common? What is another common? Connor. Boy, yeah, I guess we got top tier with Daniel Bryan, and now we're just struggling. And Kalisto. Oh, man. This is not turning out good. At least we got the Natty. And our final one is Rosa Mendez. So pretty much we got the shit end of the deal of everything as we finish off with Eva Marie. Also, seeing these support cards, you have support cards. Now, support cards, I am a big believer in support cards. Support card saves matches. Never forget to use your support cards. If you've watched my stream, you will know support card saves lives. Always be willing to use them if you think you need to. So here's our cards. We have Daniel Bryan and Sin Cara. Daniel Bryan being our rare, and Sin Cara being our uncommon. The rest are garbage. So let me hold on. I'm sorry. I have to turn Discord off because these guys are being terrible. Forgive me. I told you, I'm very bad at this, and we're all learning together. So hopefully they will get better as time goes on. And here is the SuperCard screen. It's giving us little tips. Here's how you can improve your cards. La 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 la. So we have Exhibition, King of the Ring, and Fusion Chamber, which Fusion Chamber hasn't been out long, but we won't go into that right now. That'll be later on. So basically when you go into exhibition matches, see, you can earn cards and build decks quicker. I'll explain all this, forget it. But anyway, here's the opponents you can choose from. As you can see, no one's played any matches. This is their deck tier. This is our deck tier. Our deck tier is also rare. And these are our cards. Matches will usually be 2 superstar matches and 1 divas match. And sometimes you'll get 2 divas matches and 1 superstar, but that's very rare. And as you play the game, there are ladder rewards. When we play team games, we'll get an uncommon enhancement card. Enhancement card, I believe, is the most useless thing in the entire game. No one likes them. No one uses them. They're pointless. You use them to train cards. And we'll get into card training in a minute. Excuse me. So, let's go ahead and play a game and find out. Oh, before we do that, everybody calm down for a second. We have arrows. As you can see, Daniel Bryan is a right arrow. Right arrow. As you can see, Sin Cara is also a right arrow. So if we had a tag team match and I put these two together, their stats would stay the same because they are both right arrow. Now, Kalisto here is a left arrow. So if I put Sin Cara and Kalisto together, boom, instantly, +5 to all stats. So that's what you want to try to match up for in a tag team match. Now, as you see, Sheamus is an up arrow. There are also down arrows. I do not have any, but if you match the opposite, then you're going to get a bonus to stats. Now, if I put Sheamus with Kalisto, because he's a left arrow and Sheamus is an up arrow, it would be minus 5% to stats. So you want to try to avoid that at all possible. Sometimes it's not. So let's go ahead and play the first game. See what happens. Man, this is terrible. I am so bad at this. And the animations are, you get tired of them pretty fast. Okay, yes, we know. Okay, this is going to be a toughness match. So toughness, as we can see, it highlights them all yellow. So we're going to use Sheamus in this and just hope that they don't use, the AI will pick a card for the other player. So we use Sheamus. As you can see, our toughness is better than Damien Sandow. So we're going to win this match. And I'm going to let the animation play out the first time because, you know, why not? Why not? Wow, riveting stuff, people. Riveting stuff. And we win. Now we have a Divas match. Divas. Oh, yeah. I very much enjoy Divas. They're very hard to get, and when you get one, it feels very, very good. So now we have speed matches. Let's go ahead and use a support like it's asking us to. So, I don't know why it's asking you to support on a speed match when we have no speed support. So we're not going to use a speed support. But we're going to go ahead and click Natty because she's our better speed. They did have a speed support and the computer used it. So they're going to win this match. Supports win matches. We would have won that if she hadn't used the support. Now we have a tag team toughness speed. And because we have, I'm going to go ahead and use the rare and the uncommon together because it helps out better. It helps out better. That was awful. Because they have better stats. I'm sorry about that. And we're going to win because they're using both commons. Hooray, we just won our first match. Hooray! All is good in the world. Now we get to pick from the board. And because we won, and we won 2 out of the 3, we get 2 picks. If you win all 3, you get 3 picks. And if you lose, you get 1. So I always start from the middle and work my way down. And that's what we got. We got an energy, which is used to refill energy in King of the Ring, which we'll go over probably the next episode. And we got a Colin Cassidy and a Darren Young. Common. So now we're 1-0, and as you can see, it starts giving us harder opponents now that we've won our first match. So, oh, and we also have the login bonus. And this is day 1, and as you log in, you'll get more. And because we're starting this halfway through the month, the most we can probably get is Kane. And Kane is an epic, which is a pretty good, he's an alright epic, but we'll get Damien Sandow in 5 days. So we'll be sure to get him. And that's pretty much it. That's all for this first episode. Join me for the next episode of Rugsy explains SuperCard very terribly and starts from the beginning, and it's amazing and awful and terrible, and watch it, and please and like and subscribe, and I love you all, and goodbye.